that's just one. Okay, it looks like he just took a while to connect.
Oh, so he's connecting now.
Backing the game with hard point. After a couple of technical issues, we are back to the objective gameplay. It is 21-1 UNSA. SDF though has the hope to bring it back after a rocky start. So it looks like this is the first time we're seeing the Volt. Of course, with this low fire rate, it proves to be something similar to the Man of War from Black Ops 3. It has good damage, but that slow fire rate might get you in those close quarters combat. Good accuracy there by the King, going forward 2 right off the bat with 14 seconds on the hill point. The hill has now rotated. SDF was right on top of that hill rotation while they pushed up together, headed that way but not quite. By the King has ready to go. Alright, we got Spooky RT moving up. I didn't quite check the corner well enough to be able to survive that. Going over to hill 3-3. 18 seconds on the hill. Has a good balance so far for the early game. SDF just came back from being in a point deficit to now creating just about a 30-point lead. No one is on the hill right now, and it's been about 5, 6, 7 seconds since no one's been on the hill. Everyone is deciding to rotate at the same time. Nobody's getting those last 15 seconds of hill time. But of course, SDF managed to get the hill all to themselves to get more points. UNSA nowhere to be found there on that hill rotation. They're pretty much scattered all over the place. There's one A is coming up all together on the hill, contesting it for some points. Now the UNSA hope to decrease this point. OSA, of course, a gun with fast fire rate, which means you're going to have to reload faster. Get down like that, and the first quarter you're going to be stuck with cautious reload and get killed because of it. And UNSA, 3 of their players in the respawn, giving SDF a much better advantage here on the hill. Their team right next to it, getting even more points to further increase this. Starting out to be a one-sided game by the King, 11-5, 41 seconds on the hill, still doing great for his team. Trying to get that long-range gunfight there, but he got beat out over there. Hill has now just rotated 56 seconds. Fresh hill. UNSA is on that hill rotation. Hopefully they can play some better defense, but here's a kill streak coming in. Looks like a Trinity rocket. Doesn't manage to get any kills. No one is on the hill right now. SDF takes that opportunity and tries to get points for themselves. Now they just have to defend it. Almost everybody was watching that lane, but they happened to get on right when the teammates went the other way, so we got some kills, but reactive armor came into play there and came around and got him back. That's the further increasing lead. Again, very one-sided game so far. Going back to shoot the kill, coming out from behind, 4 and 8, 27 seconds on the hill though. Second best on his team as far as objective gameplay goes. The hill's about to rotate in 7 seconds. Rotation strategy is coming to play right now. Getting that scrap time though, almost until the very last second. Hill rotates, UNSA is right on the rotation again, but they have trouble holding on to the hill. This has happened for the last 2 times now. They just keep getting beat down. Not necessarily getting to the hill, but holding it because they gotta start winning the gunfight. Teammates have to watch multiple lanes, and not everyone's direction. Maybe he should still get a couple kills for himself. Getting beat down though, in that close quarters range. Going back to Bay of the King 16 and 8, great KD, but also at the same time great hardpoint time. Smoke grenades come into action. Bay of the King still has one more source left to go whenever you choose it. Again, we're seeing a lot of K-bars in action, not a whole lot of tacticals. If anything, there's lethal. We have a couple of tacticals. But it looks like there's not a whole lot of perks being used in this set of two teams. There is one person using 3 perks, everyone else has, looks like 2 or less. Hardpoint rotated. Again, the UNSA right on top of the hardpoint rotation, but being able to hold it is a whole another conversation in itself. They haven't been able to hold the last 2 hardpoints that they got the rotation on, so hopefully they can watch each other's backs much better this time. Players 1 and 2 kind of cycling around. Player 2 needs to get around close to player 1. Player 1 wasn't able to stop player 8 from getting in through. Wasn't able to take out the second defense. Back over with Fade MK, sliding in over. 27 bullets, should have reloaded probably sometime soon. That could have helped him with that. Here he goes, coming over to center. Sees the guy left. Protect your teammate. Wasn't expecting that guy to come from that direction though. And of course, if you notice, the UNSA lost control of that hill. SDF further increasing their point lead. But now everyone's rotating over. Nobody getting those last second scrap points. The UNSA once again getting on that hill rotation first. Again, they just need to do a better job defending, watching people's backs, and coming together as a team. Of course, their team communication must be somewhat decent. They're all rotating fairly good. They just gotta keep the SDF that day, so that way they don't get Bay of the King proving to be the MVP so far with 19 and 10 as far as KD goes. But he has 2-13 on hill time and counting. 28 seconds on the hill, 3 minutes for this. So far, pause, time, take it down. Hanger operation. SDF is definitely looking like they're going to take this game. UNSA trying to go on the offense here. XL Cobra coming back, trying to maybe get some flank, but he's kind of too far back, just circling around here in the middle. So because people are getting ready to do the next hardcore rotation, and it looks like UNSA, of course, is going to be right on it. So UNSA is still doing a great job of getting the hardpoint rotation whenever it respawns. But the SDF just doing better gun skill-wise and just forcing them off the hill. UNSA also needs to get more people on the hill at one time to watch SDF coming in now, 24-13, 53 seconds on the hill, clearing it out. Getting some point time, 2:30 down to the SDF, just 20 points away from a victory for this match. Uses rewind to get out of a tough situation then. Sixth mount. We can see that the SDF is watching multiple lanes. Players 7, 8, and 5 watching those middle lanes. Proving to be very effective, which led them to win the match 250 to 82. SDF takes this round. There wasn't a whole lot of variation of excitement there. Proved to be a one-sided game from the beginning. UNSA did have a small lead there in the beginning. UNSA was right on top of those hill rotations, but they just couldn't hold on to it as the SDF pushed in with their offense and managed to get them off the hill every time and get the point lead for themselves. Now just give us a second while we switch maps and game modes and going back to CWL rules. Again, it's important to note that the payload score multiplier is ×8 in search and destroy. The plant time is less than the defuse time, with the plant time being 5 seconds and the defuse time being 7.5 seconds, with silent plant enabled. Alright, looks like we have the rules set and the map set, and we're just waiting to see if our teams are all set up here. It looks like we are missing one person. That one person is now back in the lobby. Now we're just waiting to get the teams assigned to where they are, and we'll start up shortly. Alrighty, it looks like everybody is ready to go. We are going to start this match of Search and Destroy on Retaliation. Do a quick review of the here, make sure everything looks alright. And we are going to start. Hopefully we see a difference in team strategy, as team communications, just overall team plays here. We saw the UNSA kind of fall apart there near the end of hardpoint, with the SDF getting a big lead. Hopefully we see some differences here. We'll obviously see some difference here for Search and Destroy due to its slower paced gameplay, but usually it ends up being kind of more like a team deathmatch sort of game. Usually that's how it ends up being. But hopefully we can see some exciting plants and defusers. And again, looking, a lot of K-bars being used, some NV4s, a lot of attachments favored for tacticals and XL Cobra picks up bombs on the safe side. Doesn't fully check that side lane before he goes in, and like I said earlier, it turns into a team deathmatch round, going 0-1 with SDF. Pretty quick round for Search and Destroy, but a lot of tactics, stealth brought into play here. Everyone just kind of ran through the middle at some point, even if they used a different lane to begin with. They just all jumped out in the middle sooner or later. So starting again, watching these opening rounds, SDF is kind of sticking together. Player 7 watching the outside lane, going over the bridge. UNSA spreading out a fairly good amount, a lot of multiple lanes there. Saw a good jump shot there by Spooky Body. The King picks up bomb for his team, going 1-0. Trying to pre-aim that hotel room. He wants to plant, but he wants to make sure he's clear first. Now he's going to commence with the planting again, 5 seconds time, and right when he plants, he gets some gunfire right on him. UNSA only has one person alive, and that is Side the Pie over here in the hotel room, hoping to cut off Bay the King. Bay the King wins the gunfight though with that corner kill coming out of there. Again, we're going to see it from now by the King's point of view. He aimed the corner right on him, great accuracy right when he lands. 4 good hits over there by Bay the King. Winning the round for the SDF, 0-2. Off to a rough start. Hopefully the UNSA can pull off some points here and make it a much closer game. Looking at the map now, SDF is going, splitting in 2 teams of 2. Watching both bomb sites. Perfect plan right there. XL Cobra has the bomb. Gets 1 kill. It is now a 2v3. UNSA has the better odds as far as players go. And now it is instantly evened out by Spooky RT. Going over to Spooky RT, having a great game, 5-1. KD wise and Search and Destroy. This is very good. Also has the rewind payload when he's ready to use it. Utilizing wall runs, we saw a team kill over there. XLG Cobra getting a headshot on Jago Elites. XL Cobra, only one alive now. It is a 1v1. They are both within the vicinity, trying to watch each other, being very cautious. Going over to Spooky RT, trying to utilize that wall run once again. And this is a great spot. I haven't seen anybody use that wall run like that before, and definitely make a note of that for future matches. And comes out very high, has a great point. Fairly good accuracy, even of course he uses an MV4 as well. Overall, great execution using that wall. wall run. Again, we are still seeing a very one-sided match here. The SDF taking it 3 times in a row. UNSA needs to step up their game here to hopefully get some points on the board for themselves and make it a closer game, much more competitive, much more exciting. We've seen a whole lot of bomb planting or defusing, a lot of kills, everyone trying to wait each other out until someone tries to go out and pop at his corner.
Under fire.
And again, we're seeing UNSA 3 people already down, SDF, all of them are still alive. Bomb is planted though. With one person still alive, it's bound to be a win before the bomb even gets a chance to detonate. The King here watching the top has a great cover. Duke's teammate also helped contribute to that kill as well, but even then, he also has his teammate Spooky RT there ready to go. 0 to 4, again, still a one-sided match, SDF taking it. Alright. Watching the view of XLG Cobra now, bomb carrier for UNSA. Everyone's rolling in to target A. Looks like there's going to be a lot of action here on the bridge. Player 4 going over here on the wall run. Trying to pre-aim there. Looks like player 7 is trying to get a flank here. He might get some good kills. There's one. And there's 2. Hopefully he stays behind cover so that way his health can regenerate. 3 people down for the UNSA already in that span of about 7 seconds. And there we go. SDF takes that point and no one going down on their team. 0 to 5, their lead. Only one more point potentially in the match. Alrighty, back again into the action. This time we look at more of the opening round for the search and destroy round. Seeing the SDF kind of sticking together, watching the middle and most far right lanes. UNSA going completely the other way, sticking together. Player 1 going out trying to watch the flank, hopefully get some kills picked off there. Other than that though, we are seeing the SDF bomb carrier, Bali the King, planting right away, going 6-1 as his second plant of the game. It is now time for everyone to go on the defense. On the bomb planter side, and now for everyone to go on the UNSA side. Of course, you played Search and Destroy before, you're probably gonna worry about the bomb being planted and trying to kill people in time to defuse it. Defuse time is 7.5 seconds as opposed to the plant time of 5 seconds. It is a 1v2 match. Spooky RT 9-1 is a very high chance on that point. He always looks like he has interesting spots. Some very interesting tactics that I haven't seen before at least. And he might just have enough time to get the bomb defused. And he does. Just about milliseconds away from the bomb detonating. That gives 1 point to the UNSA. Good effort there. Closing the point lead by 1. And our team utilizing another spot that's probably hasn't been seen in quite a while, if ever. Same thing with that impressive wall jump there to get that vantage point over on the bomb site. 1 to 5, UNSA did great last round. Moving over, XLG Cobra again, bomb carrier for his team. A lot of action looks like it's going to happen on the bridge. Player 1 and player 5 it looks like they're going off on their own. They might meet each other here. Going to switch over as the bomb is planted on the UNSA side. Taken out by an explosion, the bomb planter XLG Cobra is taken down. Dago Elite's going in to get covers. You see him there, he just went right past an enemy. SDF wins 1 to 6 with that 5-point lead. It was pretty much a one-sided round there. Most of it. We did see a great point won by the UNSA though. Alrighty, now give us a moment to set up the next map and mode, as well as manually set up the CWL rules. Looks like we'll be seeing some throwback with the game mode uplink. Citing the game rules, we need to make sure the score limit is unlimited. Probably the other more important thing is that the carrier armor needs to be set to 0.75 instead of normal. Respawn delay set to 5 seconds as opposed to 2.5 seconds, and there is no payload score modifier for this game mode like we saw in the last two. Again, going in, make sure we have all our CWL rules enabled. And now we're just waiting for teams to kind of get back on their sides before we start. Alright, looks like everybody is back on their assigned teams. We're going to start our last match for this matchup. We are going to see some uplink on throwback. We have seen pretty much one-sided games our last two matches. So hopefully the UNSA can step it up in this round. They did manage to get that one good point there in the search and destroy match. Good effort on their side. Alright, we're going to see much faster gameplay here. The uplink, everyone's going to be going for that ball, trying to defend their teammates, or at least hope so. 7 seconds till we see some potential fighting action. Looks like we're also seeing the ERAD. We haven't seen the ERAD in a while either, if at all. But I think that's the first time here. Again, seeing mostly K-bars. Everyone's converging here on the ball, kind of being ignored as trying to clear out all the other enemies before they take it. That way they can make it some decent length before getting killed. Potentially back to the RT, trying to watch and nothing here. A little too much pre-fire and anticipation. Should have just waited a little bit before it could come out. Fade getting killed on the prone. Side high, great long throw there. Getting the point for the UNSA, making it right off the bat. Again, lots of action coming out. People getting ready for that drone respawn. Player 5 grabs it, throws it, gets killed though, before he can gain use of his gun again. Fade MK got killed, gets killed himself. Now we're seeing high path here from the 1 and 2. Again, he's going for that. Gets the kill. Saw FTL okay. Seen a lot of bullets getting shot. Only managed to get a kill. Pretty go when he's able to use it, when he wants to use it. So again, get picked up there. Fade at the ball going over red barn side. Can he get a point or two for his team? He's gonna definitely try for the 2, and there it is, 2-1 now. SDF is ahead by 1. We got 3 minutes 23 seconds left for this round alone. RT though, he's doing a great job on his team. Only on a 5-kill streak, has a rewind when he needs to use it. Goes out to OSA, definitely more effective compared to using the ERAD. OSA does have that hard vertical recoil that causes higher than anticipated. Gets killed though, he does have a streak there by the king on the away from streak. That was pretty much a killjoy right there. Shoots the kills, going back. SDF is got enough points to get the ball back, going on the other side. XLG Cobra going 4 and 6, currently on the 4 and 7 now, currently on the 0s. Didn't quite follow his target there with that aim. Getting annihilated right there. No teammate support. UNSA is kind of all over the place. You can see SDF kind of sticking together here on bike path. The ball is ready to go and everything. Ball picked up by Almighty Hansen. Got great team support watching the lanes in front of him, making sure everything's clear. This is definitely looking like it's going to be the SDF, and he does just that. Now the lead is increased by 5 points, going 1 to 6 in the overall points. Staying 4-4 KD, but he does have 2 points for his team. Going back over to Fade, watching the window Overwatch. Got over on the red barn roof. Tries to back up, but doesn't find it anyway. Actually surprised he got out and going to Spooky RT because he just threw the ball over there and he gets more points for his team with that throw. Spooky RT doing great KD wise. Same thing. Again, this turns out to a very one-sided match, with the SDF taking control very early on. UNSA though did have that lead for a little bit. And there goes another throw for the SDF. Still XD down. No one's doing terribly good over on the KD side for the UNSA. Side the Pi is the only one who's there against the enemy team. As we saw there, the drone just got reset, but he's now back in the middle. Almighty Hansen the drone, getting the gunfight, getting killed by UNSA, by the King over here, trying to work his way around, making sure both lanes are clear on the left and the right. He's going to be pushing forward. He's expecting to do because the UNSA just got off respawn here. And this cleared it out for his teammate to get some more points. The ball's going to be respawned there. By the King's there on that respawn. Throws the ball away to gain use of his gun once again. Trying to clear out the enemies on his own, because as we can see, his teammates just got back. Pushing forward now. The ball has found its way over to the other side. Player 3 is now the closest to it. And it looks like someone disconnected over on the UNSA side. Going over Spooky RT 15-5, Great KD 1-9. Again, more one-sided match here. 7 seconds left. Can he get one more point? Gets the beat down, gets 2 more points actually. Almost gets streaked out, but doesn't quite get there. Kind of a killjoy, but he has Rewind ready to use it. Here we are seeing the kill cam of that beat down. Of course, sometimes these kill cams don't make a whole lot of sense, but there we go. Kills him even though he's off the screen. It is now 1-11. 10-point lead over on the SDF side. Again, it looks like we're still missing that last player, and probably from a disconnect. It is still going to go on here. Again, it looks like it's going to remain a one-sided effort here. Side of the Pi, though, does get the ball on his team. Surprised he didn't try to throw the ball away, try to gain read of his gun. Be more competitive that way. We have Spooky, couple streaks ready to go. Rewind ready to go when he also needs it in a tough spot. Throwing that area space. Good jump shot there with the OSA. NSA just kind of losing it here, just giving them more points. 1-13, the lead is further increased by 2 points. By the King again, ball carrier, 21-6, great KD, trying to earn himself some more points over here too. Give himself a good balanced team. Going on over on the field side, he's all streaked out, ready for reactive run, in case he needs it in the tight spot, but he's on his 7 kills. But it is a 14-point game. It is very one-sided here for the SDF. The UNSA kind of losing it here on pretty much the last couple matches, including this one. Saw some score streaks get put to use there, some team killing as well. Does give Value the King the ball and oh, both he was doing, he doesn't get those points there for his team. Yes, their whole team was in the middle of respawning there for a second. Going over to the UNSA side, waiting here on the train platform in the tunnel. XL gets a good kill there, expecting someone in the silo. Good check spot there to make sure no one's watching there. trying to take the long way around going through barn. Doesn't necessarily watch stairs for that extra second. That would have helped him a little bit. Over on them inside, actually has him on the bike path, but he gets shot from that guy on the left. Originally saw him coming off the stairs. Shoots the kill, probably could have had a better KD here, but... And again, where you're seeing the ERAD, it's probably the first time in this series that we've done so far. Of course, we're seeing the usual OSA and K-bar with a lot of attachments as opposed to tactical tools. Okay, we saw a lot of bullets going through the dead body there. Not a whole lot of good accuracy going on with the ERAD right now. Still a 14-point difference here. By the King Coast ball up. Looks like he's just trying to keep the ball at enemy hands right now at this point. Trying to keep that point lead, letting his teammates do all the work in the defense. We can see a lot of the action has slowed down. Everyone's kind of waiting in the center, waiting for SA to come to them. And here we go. Player 1 gets a kill. Side of the pie also gets a kill. We see the SDF going down. Side of the pie gets down kill there. Picking up the ball on accident twice there, causing UNSA player to pick up the ball. Of course, he can't use his gun. Back over, kill. In the back of this spawn here, destroying the saddleback barrier. Score streaks coming in to kill the same teammates. Kill is here trying to hopefully throw the ball away and get it reset. Instead he's kind of holding it there in his own spawn. You know, just cause. So he's probably waiting for the SDF to come closer. Then throw it away. That way there's not as many people there waiting for the ball to respawn in the center. But again, CPRT is there, gets the ball, gets the beat down, 26 seconds left. It doesn't look like UNSA is going to be able to catch up on this point deficit with 14 points left to make up for it. By the King going 27-10. Again, SDF gets some more points. 14 seconds in the game, we're seeing a lot of action happening in the center. SDF launched. He had reround available, but didn't choose to visit there. 3 seconds left. It looks like this match is going to be the SDF for sure. That's going to end it for these two teams. Please give us a minute while we set up the next matchups. The stream will be going offline for a few minutes, but we will come back online once we're ready to go. So we will be busy getting the next two teams into the lobby. It takes a little longer now because due to this last Call of Duty update, all private and custom matches are set to invite only. So now we are having to manually send invites to everybody and have everyone else send invites to their teammates. We will be back on in a moment.